Shalom, shalom, assalamu alaikum to the melanated family. This is the elder coming to you with another informative video. All praises to our creators and our ancestors. Well, family, this video is going to be about poverty in Europe, especially England, where a lot of immigrants are suffering. They can't get no water, can't get this, that, and the other. There's poverty everywhere because of these leaders. We're going to play this little clip, let y'all hear about it.
A 15-year-old Afghan boy testified, "It's horrible here. I'm always dirty, I'm always hungry, and most of all, I'm scared. Adults drink and become violent. At night, there are fights, drugs, so a lot of young boys try to hide in the corners. I was told Europe is justice and humanity, but I don't see that in Moria." Faced with lack of public investment, humanitarian associations are trying to take over to welcome refugees and offer them better conditions while waiting for some of them, minors in particular.
Now, this is happening over in Europe, where these refugees, they went in and the governments of these countries like France, Greece, England, or whatever, ain't doing nothing. Just continue.
To be able to reunite with their families elsewhere in Europe.
Are you using your home address for business but know it's hurting your brand image? At I Postal One, we can help. Growing your business is tricky.
Stolopinovo, largest gypsy district in the Balkans in Bulgaria. In Plovdiv, the second largest city in Bulgaria and one of the oldest and most historic in Europe, lies Stolopinovo, the largest Roma ghetto slum in the Balkans. In this district, which stretches along the banks of the Maritsa River, some 50,000 predominantly Roma people, also known as gypsy people, are crowded. Visiting this neighborhood reveals a parallel reality that is hard to believe without seeing it with your own eyes. Dilapidated buildings dating from the communist era alongside huts built with recycled materials. Mountains of garbage fill the alleys and emit foul odors. Few have access to running water and electricity. The problem of insalubrity is particularly shocking there and makes the ground favorable for the emergence of diseases such as the hepatitis epidemic, which has already raged in the region. The unemployment rate is very high and many children are out of school. The area is completely isolated despite the 20 minutes separating it from downtown Plovdiv. Rights groups have repeatedly denounced the lack of action of the authorities, but above all, the discrimination faced by the Roma in Bulgaria, also calling for the establishment of a solution to improve the living conditions of the population living in neighborhoods like Stolopinovo. Linux 9 in Slovakia, hell on earth. Linux 9 is one of the largest ethnic ghettos in Slovakia and Central Europe. This district, which is exclusively home to disadvantaged Roma, was originally intended to be an experience of the forced integration of Roma populations alongside Slovaks. Since the beginning of the 2000s, this suburb of the
Poverty everywhere, family. And that's because of the higher-ups, government people, politicians. Nobody and nowhere on this planet should be living like this. Not at all.
The city of Kosache has turned into a slum where living conditions are extremely precarious. This low-rental housing district seems abandoned to itself. Crumbling buildings and grayish concrete blocks, piles of garbage thrown for some by inhabitants from the windows with broken windows, lack of access to drinking water and water, electricity, lack of sanitation, blocked and damaged sewers, which worsens the hygiene of the premises.
And you see why a lot of people want to come to America. You see a lot of people, but a lot of people, there's poverty, there are poor people everywhere. poor people everywhere. And a lot of us in America, you know, a lot of us should be blessed, although America is a very evil and unrighteous place. But a lot of other places, man. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment section, family. Peace, blessings, and love. Put up the likes and shares. And stay tuned for the next video live stream. And I'm out.